The Unidentified Serial Killer, a true horror case that was never solved for more than 20 years. A single file sat untouched on a metal shelf inside the evidence room of a city police department. It carried no name, no photograph, only a label written in black marker. John Doe's serial homicide case. What makes this case truly terrifying is not the brutality of the crimes alone, but the chilling reality that the killer was never caught and may still be alive today. The first body, the story began in the winter of 1998. Early one morning, a construction worker arrived at an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. The building was scheduled for demolition, and no one was supposed to be inside. When he opened a side door, an overwhelming smell stopped him in his tracks. Under a broken staircase lay the body of a young woman. She had no identification, no visible signs of struggle, no defensive wounds. Most disturbing of all, her hands were carefully folded on her chest, as if someone had taken their time. Later, the medical examiner confirmed something chilling. The woman had been dead for less than 12 hours, yet no one in the area had heard a sound. The case was initially classified as an isolated homicide. It wouldn't stay that way for long. A pattern emerges 3 months later. Another body was discovered. Different location. Different victim. Same exact positioning. Hands folded neatly. Eyes gently closed. No fingerprints. By the time a fifth body was found, detectives could no longer deny the truth. This was the work of a serial killer. Every victim shared unsettling similarities. Aged between 20 and 35, no criminal records. Lived alone, no signs of forced entry. The killer wasn't breaking into homes. The victims were letting him inside. The killer's signature. During the autopsies, investigators uncovered the most disturbing detail yet. Each victim had a small symbol carved near the collarbone, a simple shape resembling a broken circle. There was no known meaning, no gang connection, no cult affiliation. The media gave the unknown killer a name. The silent guest. He entered without violence and left without a trace. A message to the police. 1 year after the first murder, the police received a letter. There was no return address. It was typed, not handwritten. Inside was a single sentence. You only see what I allow you to see. Attached to the letter was a photograph. It showed the sixth victim, taken before her body had been discovered. The implication was horrifying. The killer was watching the investigation. The near capture. In 2003, investigators believed they were close. A neighbor reported seeing a man leaving one victim's apartment late at night. He was described as average height, with an unremarkable face and no distinguishing features. A composite sketch was released to the public. Thousands of tips poured in. None of them led anywhere. Then, without warning, the murders stopped. No explanation. No final message. No arrest. The case goes cold. Years passed. Detectives retired. Evidence degraded. Witnesses moved away or died. The case became a legend among new officers, a grim reminder that not all monsters are caught. Until 2019. The final discovery, a journalist researching cold cases requested access to old evidence. While examining one of the boxers, something unexpected was found, a small USB drive. No one remembered submitting it. Inside were videos. They were grainy, dark, and silent, showing different locations and different victims. And in the reflection of a mirror, visible for less than a second, was a man's face. Clear. Clear. Calm. Smiling. Facial recognition databases returned. No Macus, no record. Just like before, the terrifying possibility. Experts now believe the killer may have changed cities, crossed borders, or simply stopped by choice. And that may be the most frightening possibility of all, because it means he was never forced to stop. He wanted to. Somewhere out there, he may have lived a normal life, unseen. Case status. Unsolved to this day. The case remains open, and the label on the evidence box is still the same. John Doe.